Vodka and whiskey used to be bought and brought only by women. He saw rubber tools and was shocked. How often does he drive like that? Then, for some time, Tahmina had a relationship with Ilham from the Kurgan cotton business, and they went with her to America. Tahmina Zarifbek carries the color of a telex with her. Zarifbek saw a lot there and was a direct witness. Khatija says that we did it a couple of times, as a group. That's where Gulov stayed behind and understood. Everyone, they helplessly offer us to marry. I say I love you, but we reject it. Tahmina called them at home and said that we got married here while she was at Gulov's wedding. Zarif also begins to convince his wife. They return to Tajikistan. He forbids dating his sister Medina altogether, and other lesbians cheat on him. Now he says he has foreign lesbians. Rustam married Zarifbek's sister after his actions. These bastards finished off this poor thing. Through Tahmina, they took away her father's shops. In Vahdat, he built a big market and a big restaurant by the main road. He was not allowed to open it, but instead they took all his things. They forced him to buy a house in the center of the capital. He bought this too. Where does he work now? He does not have a house in the city. He comes from Vahdat in the morning and leaves in the evening. But this assessment of Tahmina Cleopatra is too far-fetched. A few years ago, the wife of Akbarsho Iskandarov Darvazi, former chairman of the Supreme Council and former ambassador of Tajikistan to Turkmenistan, when her daughter quarrels with this Tahmina, they say that you, peasants riding cows, will gain power in Tajikistan slavery. After that, Iskandarov was fired, and his poor wife died of hunger. They said that Iskandarov's daughter was telling the truth, feeding these hungry chickens. That was a few years ago. We were students at that time. At that time, there was a landline phone, not a mobile phone. Ubayduloev became the mayor of the city. Ubayduloev's wife called one of her friends and said that I was visiting a girl that day, who was also my friend. Ubayduloev's wife told me that we were at the president's house for an election campaign. They poured $100 on the president's head, and an old lady, Mayram, bent down and started taking them. The old lady has so many hundreds of dollars that she doesn't give to anyone. One of her daughters told the old lady, "Don't take it, you'll be ashamed." But the old lady immediately took the money and hid it under her shirt collar. I told you about those past years. The speech is in the language of Ubayduloev's girl or wife, who participated in that campaign. He tells this story. Tahmina Cleopatra.